Prepare for the TOEFL listening section with this sample conversation. Listen to the conversation, answer the questions about it. Check your score at the end of the video. Review the conversation to understand the correct answers. Subscribe for more TOEFL listening practice with conversations.
Hi, I was wondering if you might be able to lend me your telephoto lens this weekend. I'm going on a camping trip to the national park and I'd love to capture some close-up shots of the wildlife.
Hey, no problem at all. I'm actually not using it this weekend, so you're welcome to borrow it. Just be careful with it, it's a pretty expensive piece of equipment.
Absolutely, thanks so much. I'll be super careful. Do you have a carrying case for it, or should I bring one of mine?
Yeah, I do have a case for it. It's a little dusty, but it should do the trick. Also, there's a small instruction manual that comes with the lens. It might be helpful if you take a quick look, especially if you're not familiar with using telephoto lenses.
Great, thanks for the tip. I haven't used one before, so I'll definitely check it out. Is there anything else I should know about using it?
Not really, it's pretty straightforward. Just remember, telephoto lenses magnify the image, so you'll need to be more stable when taking pictures. A tripod would be ideal, but if you don't have one, just try to find a solid surface to rest the camera on.
Okay, good to know. I think I can manage that. Thanks again for lending it to me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. By the way, how long are you planning to be out there?
Just for the weekend. We're leaving early Saturday morning and coming back Sunday evening. Hoping to catch the sunrise and sunset shots.
Sounds like a fantastic plan. Make sure to pack some extra batteries for your camera. You don't want to run out of power at the perfect moment.
That's a good point. I'll make sure to bring extras. Do you have any tips on where to find the best wildlife?
I've heard that the northern trails are great for spotting deer and foxes. Early morning or late afternoon is the best time to catch them.
I'll definitely check out those trails. Thanks for the advice. I'm really looking forward to trying out the lens.
You'll love it. Just remember, patience is key with wildlife photography. Sometimes you have to wait quietly for a while before the animals show up.
Got it. I'll be patient and keep my eyes peeled.
One. What is the main purpose of the woman's conversation with the man? Two. According to the man, what should the woman do to stabilize the camera while using the telephoto lens? Three. What does the man mean when he says,
Just be careful with it, it's a pretty expensive piece of equipment.
Four. What can be inferred about the man's attitude towards lending his telephoto lens? Five. Why does the man mention the instruction manual that comes with the lens?
Hi Maya, thanks for coming in to discuss your internship options. I see you're interested in the Natural History Museum program.
Yes, Professor, I've always been fascinated by dinosaurs and paleontology. so I thought this internship would be a great opportunity to learn more about the field.
Excellent choice. The museum's paleontology department is very well regarded. What specifically were you hoping to gain from the internship?
Well, I'm interested in the research aspect of paleontology, but I'm also curious about museum curation and exhibit design. Does the internship allow for exposure to different areas?
It definitely does. Interns typically rotate through various sections of the department, including the research labs, the fossil preparation area, and even assisting with exhibit development.
That sounds perfect. Is there anything specific I should do to prepare for the internship application?
The application asks for a short essay outlining your career goals in paleontology. Beyond that, any relevant coursework or volunteer experience in geology or natural history would be helpful.
Okay, great. I've taken a few geology classes and volunteered at a local nature center. I'll be sure to highlight that on my application.
Sounds like you have a strong foundation. Let me know if you have any other questions about the internship or your application.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help.
One more thing, there's also an interview process, so it might be useful to prepare for that as well. Practice discussing your interests and experiences confidently.
That's a good idea. I'll make sure to prepare for the interview. Are there any particular questions they tend to ask?
They often ask about your long-term career goals and why you're interested in paleontology specifically. They might also ask you to describe a project or experience that sparked your interest in the field.
That makes sense. I'll think about some examples from my classes and volunteer work that I can talk about.
Also, it might be helpful to read up on some of the current research being conducted by the museum's paleontology department. Showing that you're knowledgeable about their work can make a strong impression.
I'll definitely do that. Thanks for the tip.
If you need any further guidance or a recommendation letter, don't hesitate to ask.
I will. Thank you again for all your support.
My pleasure. Good luck with your application and the interview process. I'm confident you'll do well.
Thanks, Professor. I'll keep you updated on my progress.
Please do. I look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
One. What is the main purpose of the conversation between Maya and the professor? Two. According to the professor, what aspect of the internship does the application specifically ask for? Three. What does the professor mean when he says,
Interns typically rotate through various sections of the department.
Four. What can be inferred about the professor's attitude towards Maya's application for the internship? Five. Why does the professor suggest that Maya read up on the current research conducted by the museum's paleontology department?